MLB prop picks for Friday, April 26th. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. Hit the like button as the daily video is going to transition from MLB to NBA, but do not worry. We still have NBA playoff picks and plays. All that is available in the DFS Army Discord and on the website. Links down below to check that out. But we're going to turn our daily attention to MLB because there are more games. And I want to start putting out some 5 and 6 pick plays in the board. With just 2 to 3 NBA games are just a little bit too thin to do that. That being said, I got 5 plays queued up for you this Friday. A good start to your Flex Friday slips on Prizepicks. Let's go ahead. Let's do the very quick intro and let's go to work. All right, this is the DFS Army Proptimizer. It compares both prize pick line, sportsbook odds, and our projection model to help you find the best plus EV plays. Play number 1, you're going to see a pattern today, at least early. We're talking strikeouts all day today. Batting strikeouts, pitching strikeouts. We're going to start with Paul Goldschmidt, more or less than 1.5 batting strikeouts. Line at minus 135 at BetMGM, solid odds value. Projection model right here has it at 1.11. And he has at least 1 strikeout in the last 10 games. So that's a little scary, but he's only been over. He's only had the multi-strikeout game 2 of the last 10 games. So he's been under 8 of the last 10. Solid projection, solid odds. Checks all the boxes. It's that easy to use the DFS Army Proptimizer. And Paul Goldschmidt, less than, as they call it on Prize Picks, 1.5 hitter strikeouts is going to be play number 1. I went through the tool, picked out some of my favorite plays. Play number 2, it's the same prop. Different player, obviously. And we're going to go Jake Bauers, less than 1.5 batting strikeout. Same line, minus 135, so the solid odds value for the 5 or 6 picks. 1.25 is the projection model, and just like Goldschmidt, he's got strikeouts actually in just 9 of his last 10 games, so he didn't strike out this game against San Diego. That's decent to see, but only 2 multi-strikeout games. Yes, he did it last time out, but only has gone over. Only would have chalked it twice. So good form, 8 and 2. The projection model, which I love for baseball, is under as well. And we got decent odds value. Check. Just some key indicators, key performance stuff to look at. Those KPIs if you're in the business world. 0.2 Jake Bauers, less than 1.5 hitting strikeouts is play number 2. Don't need to overcomplicate things, guys. Sometimes it is that simple to pick a few indicators, use a strong tool like the Proptimizer, and find some winners. The benefit to watching the videos, like and subscribe as I go through the tool. There are some times where form doesn't line up. I don't like the BVP. I'll look into projection model. So everything in the Proptimizer are sorted by odds first. The best odds-based plays are at the top. And then sometimes the projection just won't agree, and that's just a straight up pass. For example, let me find a good example of that here. This Kyle Harrison play, more than 5.5 strikeouts. Odds say to play over. The projection says under. Just skip it. The tool says, hey, we don't really like this play. So benefit of the videos, I've kind of have done some of that for you. Play number 3, we're going to go Cutter Crawford, less than 6 strikeouts. Excuse me. It is lined at minus 126 over. So it's a pick 'em at FanDuel. FanDuel thinks this line should be a 5.5. Same thing with DraftKings, honestly. 135. You see that all the time over on Prize Picks. Some of the other sites, the minus 140, minus 142, minus 150, BetMGM especially. That's why the line has been bumped to 6. We're going to take advantage, play less than. We get a push on 6. The projection model has it at 5.32. And, of the games, obviously, he's got starts, and he only would have chalked you once in his last 7 starts. So we can go out a little bit further. This is the end of last season. We got some spring training in here. So really, actually, this is the best chart for it. 2 wins, 4 pushes, 1 loss here. Projection model way under. Really, I think this line should be sitting at 5.5. So I'll take the value here. If it goes to 5.5, it's probably a pass at that point, unless you really need it. We're going to use it in Flex Friday, then sure, roll with it. The fact you get a push on 6 is a big deal for this play. So we'll head back on over, and we're going to go Cutter Crawford, less than 6 strikeouts as play number 3. I'm going to go to page number 2 today. It's one of the reasons why I liked jumping into MLB instead. The page 2 plays are still pretty solid. Unlike NBA, where these days if you get to page 2, it's getting a little tough for you. As you see, tool is updated live throughout the day, so I got to make sure I'm all good here. And we're going to go Anthony Santander. More. Oh, you know what? I thought all the plays were strikeout based. I said that earlier, and I am mistaken. We're going to go Santander. More than 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. Line at minus 135 at BetMGM, minus 130 over at DraftKings. Projection model 1.85. You know, I'm a little surprised this was on my list. As you see, everything's getting updated throughout the day. Did I really play Santander? I thought I ended up passing on this one when I looked at the BVP. Nope. I guess we dove into it a little bit more here. We were good. So really the projection model is what puts you over at 1.85. Oakland, he's only been over for the last 10 games. Had back-to-back rough games here against Los Angeles. But again, with decent odds and the projection model, which I like here, as well as the matchup, we're going to go Santander more than 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. I believe this was my last play in today. So if you're looking for one to take out, this would be the one I would choose. That is play number 4. Play number 5, it is Ross Stripling. More than 3.5 strikeouts. The projection model absolutely loves this one at 4.64. Might go bet this one straight up. Probably got a little bit of juice, which makes it a good prize picks play. Minus 130 at DraftKings, minus 140 at PointsBet. As you can see, he's been over the last 9 starts. And actually, they got some spring training in here too. I remember, either way, last 4 of his 5 starts, he's been over. I remember exactly when we need to fix this tool down here for pitchers, and I would like to remove spring training. I don't remember exactly where we started here. If it was the Angels game or the Cleveland game. Opening day seems like 2 months ago, at least in real life time for me. So you got 4.64 in the projection. He's been over 4 of the last 5 games. Good odds value. Checks all the boxes there. Head on over to Prizepicks, and we're going to play Ross Stripling more than 3.5 strikeouts. So I got 5 plays for you guys today. We cranked them out in under 10 minutes using the Proptimizer. If you want access to the tool or deposit matches for Prizepicks, Sleeper, Underdog, any of that good stuff, go check out the links in the description. But for now, let's do our recap. It's Paul Goldschmidt, less than 1.5 hitting strikeouts. Jake Bauers, less than 1.5 hitting strikeouts. Cutter Crawford, less than 6 strikeouts. Anthony Santander, more than 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. And Ross Stripling, more than 3.5 strikeouts. Lock that in, make the play. That's what we have for today. If you didn't already, do me a favor, hit that like button. And here is your daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I will see you next time.